Okay, welcome back. I'm sorry. Welcome back to Crystalline Tarot. I am your host, Alonzo, and I am a quantum healer as well as an intuitive life coach. I have spent many years, I'm 31 now, and I have spent many years on this path to acquire knowledge that will allow for me to heal and help bring the world into a spiritual renaissance and to foster the minds of humanity. This reading is a reading for Leo for the week of August the 13th. So we're starting tomorrow on a really spooky day, Friday the 13th. So this is your reading. But we all understand that 13 is a number of the mother and symbolizes maternity because it is in alignment with the menstrual cycle and all that good stuff. I'm sure many of you don't need me boring you with the basics. So, yes, this is Leo, and this reading is a reading of fortune. This is your fortune reading. This is your reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Um, this reading will be specially presented for those of you who are um, into real estate and um, the internal affairs of real estate. That is to say, you are a part of acquiring land, you are scouts for land. This is your reading for this week in terms of your finances and what you can expect. Now, this is um, completely intuitive. So take what resonates and leave the rest. In our quick draw tarot, I drew for you three cards. Sorry, I drew for you three cards. And these three cards are the Prince of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. And we are using the Starman Tarot. I'm sorry, it's upside down. We are using the Starman Tarot card set. It was beautifully gifted to me by my friend Morgan. So thank you, Morgan. I hope that you have much success in your life. And I thank you for giving me this so that I can begin on my path to help heal the world. Okay, so we're going to draw you, Leo, since you are the first. We're going to draw 13 cards. It's going to be a 13 card spread dealing with your fortunes for this week. I now ask the universe and the mother of all creation to bring me through clarity and purpose so that I might help guide the Leo watching to their most optimal state of being and to their highest potential. May I be given the ability to effectively and clearly communicate all that which the universe whispers to me. Thank you. And so our first card and the rest of this spread is the Two of Pentacles. And the second one is the Two of Cups in reverse. And this third one is the King of Wands. Okay, so we're going to be doing 3 by 3. So right now we have 6 cards. Okay, so let's start with your King of Wands. Right now, the market for housing isn't looking the best, but this doesn't frighten you because you have trained a long time in your sorry you have trained a long time in your field, in your profession. So we're looking to make a magic here. They're calling you the magic maker of your real estate agency. You are always pulling something out of your hat. As to say, you always have a rabbit in your hat. And the King of Wands, we can see that the King of Wands is holding in his hand a scepter, and to the upper right, or I'm sorry, left hand corner is a symbol. This symbol is a symbol of wielding the forces, wielding the forces of fortune. Okay, when we are looking into tarot, what we are wanting to do is we are wanting to understand that this is here to write our fortune, for us to read the cards and to better augment and align ourselves with freedom in as many ways as we see fit, whether it be financial, romantic, family oriented. We're looking to establish freedom and a basis of freedom by which you can continue to build and you can continue to thrive. So with the King of Wands, we are looking at, and not necessarily that it's not good for the season of real estate, but that right now your competition is sleeping. So this is a good time for you to really rise up in ranks. And if you are, like I said, if you are a scout for land, for real estate, if you are a real estate agent and you're working in a local or a global national firm, your competition is sleeping at the wheel. I'm hearing your competition is not really allowing themselves the leverage that is present to them, that is being presented at this time. And so Leo, you being a lion, you being a fire sign, you being very much so in alignment with your intuition, your gut, your instinct, because that is the lion, that is the predator in us, is very attuned with their instinct and their gut. And so we're going to want you to follow your gut to the T, to the teeth. We were wanting you to sink your teeth in these next coming months, these upcoming months, because increasingly auspicious and fortuitous signs for your abundance and your majesty, your magic making in real estate is coming up. And we want you to be on the prowl. We want you to maintain, as always, a healthy sense of ethics as we are going about this, but to really be voracious and adamant as to what it is that you want, whether it be places that you were looking at, scouting different regions. I'm hearing forest areas and forest regions in the north west region. I'm hearing Omaha. These regions are very lush right now for real estate and for different aboundings when it comes to things like resorts. We're looking at resorts. I'm hearing resorts for spas, for health retreats. The land is very much so offering a healing vibration. So be on the lookout for that. And like I said, this is your King of Wands drawing. And this, for me, really means that you have what it takes to manifest. And because the wand, right? This is very simple stuff. The wand is magic, and a magician or a sorceress, priest or high priestess, wields their magic and their scepter and their magic of insight, because really what it comes down to is a level of insight that puts you ahead of your competition and allows for you to be more successful in the world. So we're going to go on over now to, I was drawn to this, to your Six of Swords. Okay, now the Six of Swords, it has a lot to do with your will. Sorry, with your will and your abundance of will. Okay, so the Six of Swords is letting us know that we should be an allowance at this time. We should be more forthgiving and more forthcoming with our truths. And this will allow you to prosper. So to become more aligned with your truth and your perception of truth and your ability to extinguish. I'm hearing extinguish the fires of repugnancy. That is to limit what it is that you are allowing yourself to feel and perceive, in the sense that you already know what paths and patterns that you've cleared. And so in this season, when we are nearing harvest, we are wanting you to allow the waters to run down your sword. I'm hearing allow the waters to run down your sword. Allow for yourself to constantly believe that there is a bottom, that there is a floor, that there is a foundation, even though you can't sense that through your sword in the water, but to continue walking or swimming in whatever limitations that you have acquired at this time. You are being asked to let them go, and to dry your sword and to put it in your sheath. And we're talking about waters, we're talking about knowledge. So to allow for your knowledge of the depth of yourself and the truth of that to really be what leads you in this time, because we are seeking liberation. And the Six of Swords is really letting me know that um, you are ready. You are ready to move forth. Like I said, this is for those in real estate. I'm also hearing cars, the automotive industry for this card. Um, you know, rock out until the wheels fall off, and to continue moving forth and allow for the abundance of yourself to shine through, because that's where all of our wealth is, right? In our abundance, and to allow for yourself to maintain a healthy outlook on yourself as well as others, and this will be sufficient to get your gears in motion. Um, Two of Pentacles. Now, this Two of Pentacles, okay, is usually based on another fixed sign, which is the Taurus. A shout out to my Taurus gang, because I am a Taurus. Okay, so um, um, your reading right now with this Two of Pentacles is to remain indifferent. Don't put too much stock or stress on certain outcomes, really, because that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with fortune. Okay, so don't put too much stress on the outcome. You see, he has a pentacle in each hand, so he is balanced. He is balanced in his duality, in his approach to this third dimensional world. He knows that the code of ethics and the laws here dictate that there is a good and a bad, a up and a down, and so he is poised and he is very balanced. And so we're hearing to remain very indifferent and do not allow for negativity or procrastination to set in. Simply continue as you are and maintain your balance and your resolve to get something accomplished, and you will do just that. Okay, now, the Prince of Pentacles. Now, we see that the Prince of Pentacles is sitting on top of a mechanized horse. Okay, so what we are seeing here is that this is also another card for the Taurian sign, for the fixed sign. So we are seeing here that you need to be deliberate, and you need to have deliberation. That means that you need to, at this time, a prince is nothing without his court. So you need to be talking with those who can help you, and you need to be talking with those who can associate you with your highest outcome. You know who those people are. They are your close friends. They are your closest business associates. And you are to really confide in them at this time. Any worries, any problems in your system and your way of thinking, and going about your work. And you are to confide in them and allow for them to fill in the blanks. Allow for them to, you know, to guide you along your your brackets or your trusses. I'm hearing allow them to guide you along your way, and as they're guiding you along your way, you will begin to adopt a better flow. Okay, because if you know, like I know, the Taurus is very stubborn, but what we are really talking about in stubbornness of the Pentacles, the Prince of Pentacles, is his foundation. Okay, now we see that he is on okay, a mechanized horse, and one of the horse's legs is up. This horse is standing firmly on three other tree stumps. These tree stumps signify the connection to the earth, but we see that one of his hooves is not connected to a tree stump, and this is indicative of Taurus's ability to change foundation when needed. Okay, so for Leo, the way this translates is to temper your flame this week. Temper your flame. Don't get too hot headed. As I said, don't allow for negativity and don't allow for past mistakes to hinder you. Okay. Really confide in your team, confide in your closest confidants, and to really allow for this week to be a week of a setting straight of emotions. Please take the time to express your emotions this week, and you will find success and abundance in your future business endeavors as well as your relationships. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. Um Now, since it wants me to read Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles, we're dealing with input. Okay. Watch your input on things. Make sure you are reserved, Leo, this week, because we don't want to scorch the earth. We don't want to scorch the fires. So stay calm and stay weary of negativity. Stay weary. I'm hearing a lot this week. Stay weary of, overexcitable conversations. Don't get too excitable, but don't stay so far back and so reserved that you forget how important your input is on yourself and the world around you. Um, this week, we are looking for abundance, and we are looking to maintain a healthy flow of your chakras. Now, the um, Seven of Pentacles is also a way of saying chakras, because your seven chakra or pentacles, your seven stars, are located throughout the body and connect you with earth through emotion, feeling, intuition, love, sight, knowing, and speech. So make sure you're in alignment with your speech this week, Leo. Don't be too hot headed. If you are wanting to increase your effective communication skills, become more jovial and more humorous. Allow yourself to joke and to relax more and to find more lighthearted fulfillment in this week, and it will add to your success. This one we have the Two of Cups in reverse. So what we are seeing is a pouring out of emotions. Okay, like I said, we are wanting to confide in others around us, but we also want to make sure that confiding is lighthearted and airy and fun and jovial, and let's make sure that we are approaching our emotions in a way that will allow for us to continue to grow, because we know that we grow best through ease and grace. And the best smoothie is the one that is the most fun. The most fun is that which leads to healing, which is to remember to be fun and to have fun and to find wisdom in your play. Understanding that all work and no play makes Sally a dull girl, and all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. So we want to continue to find fun in the pouring out of our emotions. That is to say, also in the receiving of our emotions. And we want to receive lightly as well as to give lightly. And we will find a very transient flow, a very peaceful flow of life and communication this week. All right. So those are your first six cards. And now, as I said, this is a 13 card spread for Leo specifically, just for the Leos, guys. Sorry. It fell in Leo season. So for the rest of this year, until the next Friday the 13th. I will be doing 12 card spreads, and then I will be doing 21 card spreads for your extended reading. That is to say, an additional, I'm so sorry, 9 cards, 9 card reading. That will be no less than 40 minutes. So we will get in depth, and I will have my Cash App link down at the bottom of the page. So this is your your seventh card, Leo, and we have the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. So the Two of Swords in reverse is really, really lending me the insight that you need to be very lenient. You need to be very lenient in your emotional reserve. You need to be very lighthearted and lenient in the way that you are going to approach your aggression, because we all know that Leo has a fire in their stomach, and this is a season of fire. This is the season where we are burning away, actually, the chaff, as it were, and so that we can get to the wheat for harvest. And so be very lenient with your emotions this week. Allow for yourself to harmonize within your own structure. Allow for yourself to harmonize within your own playing field. Be your own coach and really coach yourself to victory. Allow yourself to coach yourself to victory, and to allow yourself to be positive and maintain that very fervent force of life that we all know is deep within the Leo. Because Leos, they want what they want when they want it, and they are always willing to be very voracious. But Leos also have this very light and sunny and joking side to them. They are very playful, as cats are. Cats are very playful and very wise creatures. So like I said with the previous card, to make sure that you are having fun and be lenient with your emotions, Leo, and this will guide you to success in this week. Okay. Now we have your eighth card, and the eighth card is your infinite card, as I call it. Oh, and this just popped out. The Sacred Clown. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, hold on. I like this. I like this a lot. So we just have three more cards. Okay, your eighth, ninth, and your 10th card. Okay. So the first card that came out was the Sacred Clown. Now, the Sacred Clown, this is what I'm talking about, you guys. This this joking, this jovial, this lighthearted, because the clown, he really pokes fun at all of the old systems that no longer work. And like I said, we're burning away the drost, we're burning away the chaff to get to the wheat of harvest this year. And so what we're looking at with the Sacred Clown is we are poking fun at all of the pieces of ourselves and that do not fit anymore. And we're being lighthearted and positive about these things. And that's allowing us to change them. That's allowing us to go in and change the things that we are finding need to be raised up. We're raising up these things, and we're bringing into a higher frequency, a higher vibration of love and laughter, because the Sacred Clown, he doesn't want anything but growth. The clown only wants for those in his kingdom and those in his community to approach these problems with a lighter heart, to approach the world with a lighter sense of love and compassion and companionship, so that way you can integrate the changes, because we are going through a big change right now. We are going through a big global as well as cosmic, universal change. Everyone's feeling it in our own different ways. And so the Sacred Clown wants you to remember, Leo, this week is a week about leniency of emotions, lightheartedness, and we have the clown really here to punctuate that. The clown is here now to allow for you to understand that, yes, this is divine. Yes, if I let go, if I relax these problems, these worries that we're looking at when it comes to, is there going to be enough land? In real estate, am I going to be able to scout the right places? Absolutely. Laugh. I'm being told to remember all those times that you thought it wasn't going to work out. Look back at those times and have a good laugh. A nice tall glass of wine. Sit back, listen to your favorite music, hearing jazz. Allow yourself to really take pride, and jovial pride, lighthearted, humorous pride in your success. And this, the Sacred Clown, is professing that. It's letting you know to release in laughter, and love, and to release in acceptance. And this will allow for your success this week, Leo, in the week of August the 13th. Now, this is really cool because I'm not sure which came first. I'm sorry for that, but a death card. Now, death. Look at this. This is what, and you're gonna freak when I give you the last card, because this is beautiful, right? So we're looking at death in the sense that death is transformation. We are looking at death as the gateway to transformation. Death itself is the gateway to releasing of all of the old stuff that no longer serves us. We are looking to laugh at this moment of reprise, and this moment of what might seem like this moment that is leading you into more success, because we have to remember that this death is also the doorway to rebirth. So while you are in this position, in this transformational state, keep in mind that you are doing so to bring about the best qualities. You are doing this only to bring about the best qualities of yourself, to bring about the most success, to bring about a higher frame of life, a higher quality of living. And so this is your calling this week. This week is to embrace change, embrace the death of old systems, and to learn to release things in love and laughter and joy, Leo. And this will give you success in this week. Okay. So justice, that I thought that was really, really cool, because it just flipped over in the deck. And I thought that was really cool because after talking about, relinquishing old systems and confiding in friends, we get justice. And that is saying that you are on the right path, Leo. This week for the 13th through the 21st, we're starting off spooky with my first tarot card reading for Crystalline Tarot. And I am really, really excited because this card, Justice, is really tying in the whole kit and caboodle. It's putting everything together, and it's bringing things into a nice balance, because justice is about balance and strength. It takes strength to uphold justice and to make sure that all things are being approached fairly. So treat yourself fairly this week, Leo. That is standing out to me. We are hearing to treat yourself fairly, and you will find that justice comes in every laugh. The more you laugh, the more you find justice. So that's going to be the name of this video. It's going to be Laugh and Find Justice, Leo. You will bring yourself peace and success when you laugh and you find justice in every joke and every bit of laughter. So we're going to put that one right here. And we have your last card. Let me make sure I count these right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, sorry, we have 3 more cards left. Not that I'm trying to rush you along, Leo. I quite honestly just suck at math. So, all right, we have 3 cards left for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising this week of August the 13th through the 21st. Again, we're starting off spooky for the 13th, Friday the 13th, and let's see what we have. We have the Queen of Swords. Yes, Leo, that's what I'm talking about. Justice. And now we have, because you've got quite a bit of swords drawn today. I think 2 or 3 other sword suits today in the Arcana. So we're looking at just being the queen of releasing. You are being the queen of cutting the ties to everything that hinders your success. And we could say that, in fact, that you are not just letting go of negativity, but what you're doing is I'm visualizing a catapult, and I'm visualizing all of the qualities that you possess inside of the catapult, and there being a wall, and you are slicing the rope that will launch you with all of your best qualities over any blockades and any blockages, any hindrances, because we are the queen of our own ship, and you are sitting here, okay, as the queen of swords, and you have blood on your sword, and this blood is not the blood of your enemies. This blood is the blood of previous outdated versions of yourself that are no longer serving you. As you We could say that the blood on your sword, it's a wooden. It looks like to be a rusty sword too. So this sword has been dug up. Like I said, this is the sword this. This is your, not only your past self, but this is your past self being in alignment with your highest self. We're now looking at cutting away by way of the old paradigm. So we are using the pressure of the old paradigm, the old way of thinking. We are wielding that as a sword, because all things are in service to us. So we're wielding the sword of our past mistakes, of our past bad relationships, and we're saying, you know what, it's okay, Leo. We're going to, like I said, we're going to cut that rope on the catapult, and we're going to launch ourselves with our best qualities, all the lessons that we've learned, all the lessons that we've learned from all that we've went through, and we are utilizing this for success. So, Queen of Swords, right now, Leo, sit on your throne of jovialness. Be successful. Be successful in your humor. This is a week about laughter for you. This is a week of, as I said, you will find justice in laughter. And that's where your fortune lies. Your fortune lies as this Queen of Swords, as releasing, by way of being lenient in your emotions and confiding in friends, while being lighthearted, because we can't take the old us too serious, and we can't leave it or take it for granted. So we're taking our old self, and we're allowing ourselves to play with it and to release it and to really trust in those around us, Leo, that all things are divine, and that you will find the right path in humor, and you will be successful in this week. So we have two more cards to draw, and I'm feeling this card. I felt it. I felt the way it brushed my hand. We have the Starman in reverse. This card has no reverse, I believe. Let me make sure. Let me make sure, because I don't want to give you the wrong information. So I'll check the book. But I don't think that the Starman has a reverse. I think that the Starman, yes, the Starman has no reverse. You see that? I'm so sorry. The Starman has no reverse. So we are looking at the Alchemist. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to leave this card in reverse to symbolize our mastery of all things, Leo. We are master alchemists. We are movers. We are shakers. We are doers. We are high vibrators. We are those who get the job done. And we are going to continue to be this way, whether we are forwards or backwards, upside down or inside out. We have the tools. That is what this card is saying. And it's reversed because it has no reverse. It's saying you have the tools in every bit of your beingness, and no matter what you are, to get the job done and to get the goal accomplished. And so to remember to be lighthearted. We are constantly hearing be lighthearted, be loving, be jovial. Jovial is the word really that's standing out to me during this reading. Stay jovial. Relaxed and lighthearted, confide in those around you through a lighthearted and playful means, and to allow for the wisdom of others to stand out to you, and you are on your way. Because, like I said, you have the what is it? You have the Prince of Pentacles, and he is here. And we know the Prince has to have his court with him, and he is very firm in his foundation because, like we said, the Prince of Pentacles is a Taurus. Card, Taurus suit, and Taurus is another fixed sign. And so we're seeing that each of the three of the legs of the mechanical horse are firmly planted on three tree stumps, but the fourth one is not. And so what we are saying is that the Prince of Pentacles, in relation to the Starman, okay, in relation to these two cards together are standing out to me. The Prince of Pentacles and the Starman are the alchemical process as well as the foundation to the alchemical process, which is one of curiosity, of acquisitiveness, of humor, of love, of lighthearted approach to understanding. And so make sure that you understand this week that you have all the right tools, Leo, as long as you are remaining loving, lighthearted, you are remaining joyous, jovial, and gleeful. You confide in those around you. You are lenient with your emotions. You don't allow yourself to get too stuck in the past. You don't allow yourself to get too caught up in the future. You are balanced, like we see here, right? Because we have here the I'm sorry, because I'm kind of the Two of Pentacles. We are balanced in this approach. This approach, the Star Man is the alchemist, is the master alchemist. So we understand that we have to be balanced in our approach, in our duality, in order to get there. And to do that, we really need to confide as in ourselves as well as others around us. This is a good week for looking without for guidance and simplicity and reform, and to really gather ourselves in the energy that will allow us to approach our success, because we are always approaching success lightheartedly and with love. Okay, and I wanted to point this out too, really quick, before I draw your 13th card. This has been a really cool reading, you guys. I'm really excited to start my tarot reading. Spirit was just like, just start it, just do it. Your friend gave you a tarot card set. Just do it. Just change your YouTube into crystalline tarot, and really take that step and take that first step into your want as to be a quantum healer and your holistic life coaching, and take that step. And if I wouldn't have been like the sacred clown and, just kind of laughed it off and said, you know what, let's try and let's go for it. Let's do this first reading. Things would not have fell into place. So we're remembering, Leo, to not take the old us too serious, but to not take it for granted, because we have foundation there. As long as that foundation is to simply lightheartedly poke fun at that which doesn't work, so we can raise it up. So we can bring it up in vibration and frequency and vitality, vibrancy, and we can really bring together those qualities that for the longest time we thought stood apart. But these qualities are actually just aspects of ourselves that we really need to come at and approach with a more lighthearted and a more um, equal approach, a balanced approach. In this reading, I'm sorry, you guys. This reading, you guys, is really standing out for me too. This is a good reading. So you have your Starman here, which has no reverse. So you are the master of all things. You have all the tools, Leo. Keep in mind, you have all the tools in any which way that you are, backwards, forwards, inside out, upside down, reverse, diagonal. You have all the tools necessary to get what you need done, to remain so in love and vitality and humor, and you will find success in this week. Okay, so this is your 13th card, Leo. Like I said, Leo is very special because this is my first tarot card reading. I gave you guys my first quick draw tarot for this week, which I will do 4 quick draw tarots each season, just to keep it firm and balanced. And so you guys are the lucky sign this year, Leo, to fall on Friday the 13th. And so I'm really looking forward to giving these readings, because it puts me in a better flow with myself and really puts me into that place of connection, of service with the universe and those around me that I like to be in. Okay, so boom, we have the Chariot. Now, this Chariot is in reverse. So what we're looking at right now with this Chariot in reverse, to really stay away from political things this week, like I said earlier, to stay away from any conversations that could become heated or any debates, to really temper your fire this week. Remember, with the Prince of Pentacles, because we're going to need to confide in people. So we want to temper our fire, Leo, so we don't burn the earth, so we don't burn away our foundation, because as we all know, good friends, loved ones, that is our foundation, and they have our best interests at heart. So to be able to listen to them and to look at, their point of view and to take them seriously is to recognize their power. And everyone likes for their power to be recognized. That is something we should all set out to do, is to show that we recognize the power of our friends, our friendship, our loved ones, and to really go forward in that. And so with this Chariot in reverse, we're just simply being reminded, Leo, we're simply being reminded that this week is a week of staying lighthearted in your approach to all things. And as this Chariot is reversed, we will be we will be putting in drive and moving forward in all things that allow us success, our most successful qualities. The Chariot card in reverse with this Prince of Pentacles by its side really means that as long as you are having fun this week, you are going to succeed. You are going to move forward, to keep this week lighthearted, to remember to laugh, have a few drinks with your friends, sit back, listen to your favorite music, watch good movies, eat good food, to really put that seed forth in this harvest time. With this Chariot card as your 13th card for my first crystalline tarot card reading for the month of August, week of Friday the 13th through the 21st. I thank you. Remember, this Chariot card is really saying laugh a lot, enjoy your freedom, enjoy your success that you have, and all things will be added unto you, and to remain peaceful and lighthearted and jovial. Jovial is the word. Remain jovial, and to look forward to all things that are successful in your life, because they are with you right now, as long as you are confiding in those who love you, confiding in yourself honestly. This Chariot in reverse symbolizes, amongst all your other cards, to tie it in with the other cards, is to um, bring about the most auspicious and fortunate new beginnings. And so, to this card is saying, release doubt, release worry, release fear of being held back, release fear of going the wrong way. Because here with the Starman, remember, we have the Starman in reverse, and the Starman has no reverse. So with the Starman in reverse and the Chariot in reverse, what we're hearing is, don't worry about where the tools are or which way you're facing, because you have everything you need, no matter where you are, no matter if you're inside out, upside down, backwards, forwards, or indifferent. You with this Chariot in reverse and the Starman in reverse are very fortuitous. Coupled with the Death card. You all are set out to rock a beautiful week, Leo. And so with this Death card, we're looking at the death of old systems and behaviors, to remember to laugh and to be joyous and thankful for your future and what is coming, because death is the doorway to transformation and rebirth. The Starman is alchemy, so we know there's a deep process of death and and rebirth with alchemy, and to face all things with acquisitive and curious, lighthearted nature. And that this Chariot in reverse is not going to mean that your motion is impeded. It is simply telling you to look back at your points of accomplishment. Remember how even when you were at your worst, you were still at your best. You still had the best in you, and you still allowed yourself to overcome and to move forward. And this Death card is the death of all that will not allow you to realize this. We are saying death to all that doesn't allow me to stand in my power, stand in the realization of my power. And this Chariot card with the Sacred Clown. With the Sacred Clown is really saying, there's no wrong path. You can't mess up. You couldn't fail if you tried. You could not fail if you tried. And a lot of times I know we believe we're just trying our best to fail, but that really isn't the case. We're really always looking forward. We're really always putting our best foot forward. We just need to accept that. We can only work with what we have and to love ourselves and to keep moving forward in the grace that we have been given with this sacred clown, because the sacred clown walks in grace. He's laughing at all of the things that don't fit anymore, and he's poking fun at them and pointing them out, so that way his civilization can continue to grow and expand in love and jovialness. And this chariot in reverse is saying, behold, the path is always set. You are always on the right path, even if you feel like you are not, to release all that makes you struggle, to release all that leaves you feeling less than yourself, to really bask in your success, and to know that even if you are headed backwards, you are still heading forward, and you will always get where you are going. This card is saying to remember to love yourself and to find strength in every step that you take, and you will be successful in this week, Leo, for the week of August the 13th through August the 21st. And this has been your first Crystal Tarot, your first crystalline tarot reading. I am your host, Alonzo, and I hope that you found this insightful and that you receive many blessings, peace, love, and light. Thank you.